Hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it too. I'm Bushka on Blitz, and I hope you're enjoying this holiday season. And if it's not a holiday season for you, at least I hope you're enjoying life and being a great part of humanity like we all try to be. Today I've got a couple of interesting little tidbits for you. Well, rather, I don't know if interesting is the right word. Hilarious or sad, depending on your point of view. If you're on my team, you probably thought it was a bit sad. I'm going to show you an excerpt from my second game on the NA server using the contributor account that I had a very short-lived contributor account on the NA server for the 12 Days of Grimness event, which unfortunately got cancelled. And for whatever reason, I decided to load it up and run the FV4202 at 260 ping, which was a grave error of judgment on my part. I don't know why I ran it either, but I did. And then I'm going to show you what can only be described as quite an extraordinary performance from a young fella by the name of Saytan on the European server. And he's driving the T57 Heavy. Now, I get a lot of subscriber replays at the Bushka wonking at Gmail address. I don't feature many of them, mainly because of the quality more than anything else. The video footage has to be quite strong for me to be happy enough to, not in terms of gameplay, but in terms of quality of footage for me to want to put it up. And this isn't the best quality footage, but the gameplay was just too good for me to refuse. So I'm going to throw that up there and you're going to see it. You're also going to see one of the worst performances by a human with an iPad in the history of the world as I roll the FV4202 out on. And that's probably being a little bit unfair to me on Mirage, but at the same time, I take some terrible shots and it's, yeah, you're going to see what I mean anyway. This is a Patreon-sponsored post. For those of you that want to know what Patreon is, it is a sponsorship group who basically contribute to the channel and the videos, and without them, there would be no videos. There's just no way around it. And I know some people carry on like pork chops, usually young teenagers who have a great sense of entitlement, that I even mention it, but, you know, there you go. The lights don't stay on by themselves. Kids' school fees don't get paid out of generosity of the school. So there you go. That's why I do it. This is me driving the FV4202 on the American server. Now, I got a contributor account there, and God knows why I picked the FV4202 to go and have a run with, but I did. There's a grill. I'm going to give him one. I'm going to miss the next shot, and it doesn't really... I don't know where that hit. That was Hesh hitting a grill. Must have hit his gun or something and did nothing. But I should have known right then and there that I was about to have a very, very bad day in terms of RNG. There's the first shot we miss. It's a tragedy. The second shot is just adventurous and again, bad. We missed that one too. The third shot is every bit as silly as the first two was, and we ricochet that. I'm feeling now that I should just give up. But I lead the target here, and the target stops. So the fourth shot goes completely AWOL. Are you getting the point? I'm having a really tough time. Then I put 268mm of pen into the side of a 62A, and it dies on his tracks and doesn't go through. Then I get a clear shot on the upper glacis of an STB, and I don't know either. I'm thinking the gods are against me. The team isn't happy with me, and I can't blame him. The M48 is going to question what I'm doing, and I'm going to hit his gun barrel. I'm going to hit the gun barrel of the M48 to literally bounce it skyward off a gun barrel. FV aim. Manifesto says. Good God. That was some of the worst RNG and lackadaisical shooting you are ever going to see. And it's a good preface for the next game. There you go, 16 shots fired. 11 direct hits for 6 pens. That's the way you can waste an awful lot of time and money. Now, we all have games like that. Games where both our skill set and RNGs is combined to turn us into twats. And I'm glad that I had one. Now, the next one, though, is quite interesting. It's going to be Saytan and his T57 Heavy and his platoon mate Hyee in the Stb-1. And they're going to be rolling around on vineyards. First and foremost, though, Saytan, I'd really like to know, what's your ping like actually?
Got pretty good ping actually.
That's wonderful news. Now what about a game plan, boys? I need to know where you're going to go. Come on.
You want to go spot middle? I'm going to push around far right, I think. Or I might stay centre.
No, go far right. Go far right.
No, I'll go right.
Yeah, good call. Very good call. Now, there's a tank in the game, you can be honest with me, that you've been in love with for a little while. A driver that you can't get enough of. Who exactly is that?
Oh, of course, that 140. Obviously.
Now, I'll stop being such a prat and get on with actually talking about the game, because this is an excellent game and it deserves a little bit of credit in that direction rather than me just taking the mickey. He's going to do a great thing here, Saytan, I think anyway. He's going to move up to this section here and no further. The T57 Heavy is not particularly strong armor profile-wise, and it's one of the worst tanks to get caught out on versus multiple opponents at one time, because you've got burst, but of course once those 3 shells are gone, you're very much in the thick of it with nothing to protect you but your armor. And there's a couple of tanks on the right, so getting bullish here would not have helped him at any way at all. He's also going to make a great decision.
Okay, if you can light up that FE4202.
Now, his teammate is lighting targets up for him in the Stb-1. He's going to take a shot here. Now, rather than risk a second shot, blind, he's going to hold it. And that's important, because what's going to happen is there's going to be an opportunity to hit the FE4202 here twice. And he gets that extra bit of damage in. Great decision, and a really big part of this game.
The 140 on my left as well.
That could be absolutely crucial later, and that's an extra 400 damage that wouldn't have occurred otherwise. Now, the plan is pretty solid here. Saytan is on the flank. He's got a very good burst damage gun, and he can take lots of shots in quick succession. And the Stb-1 Hyee is spotting the middle with the very good view range and strong hull down kind of tank that he has. And I love this little bit. This is exactly what happens with me all the time. Listen to this.
Why is everybody dying?
If you find out the answer to that, Hyee, let me know. So I'd love to get it. They're now in a bit of a tough spot because people have started to drop. And they're dropping at a precipitous rate.
They're all quite low health.
This is great. Yeah. This is exactly what Snake Eyes says to me at times. Here we go.
I'm going to go for a reload.
Yeah. Basically, as I'm about to boost something stupid. Now, it bears in mind that 2 of the guys in the other team are very, very good players.
Okay. Be careful, be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he knows. He says, yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
He's gonna kill me.
He's gonna kill him. That's right.
There are so many one-shots, it's unreal.
This is exactly how my games with Snake Eyes go. Be careful, Bushka, be careful.
Go.
There's the first kill. 1 on 6 now becomes 1 on 5.
That mid guy's gonna be the issue, I think.
And this is absolutely the perfect situation to be.
How much health is the
heavy.
Kazna guy on?
Like, he's a one-shot.
Here comes a great snapshot.
Sam, he's shooting.
Ta-ta!
Go down.
And he's on a full reload, busting the engine boost, getting under the bridge, just trying to get himself space. Now remember how we talked about the FE4202 and how that extra shot could be important? Well, hello Dorothy. It was pretty bloody important. Because otherwise, this game is a loss. Right there. He needed 3 shells and he took them all out. But here comes the monster. What a bounce.
Dear.
What a bounce.
The track is damaged.
Oh, dearie me, T30, can you climb? Listen to these boys chat now.
No, keep going.
Oh my god, Harry. This is a 1v6.
I'm just going to let him bring this one home together. This is
Oh,
fantastic.
if you lose this
What
now,
is he? What is he?
I don't know. I think it's like 1,300.
What is it?
Oh, it's just AFK. Go and A.
Now, that's not completely correct. This is about to be the nightmare scenario. And you'll see why in just a second.
Oh my god.
Saytan is pretty bloody excited. But he shouldn't be.
Oh
because
my god.
The AFK tortoise has decided to come to life just now. Panic at the
He's just
disco.
AFK, what the
Panic at the disco.
Oh, he's not. Oh my god.
Oh, what a snapshot. This it all come down to this. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to let him bring it home. Come on, boys. Talk it through.
Then you're gonna have to wait for him to come around the corner at you, and then you'll be able to try and get behind him. Don't peek. Oh, no. Another, no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the best game of my life. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow. What a game. What a finish. What a hilarious collection of happenstance and random just, I mean, it all goes together, and at the end of the day, you end up with a game like that, which is just phenomenal, and it had absolutely everything in it. And you can see why the T57 Heavy would be such a tough tank to balance from Wargaming's perspective, because 3 shots there was enough in 6.5 seconds to take out the FV422 and the Object 140, and then you have the situation where you bounce the shot from the T30 and you spend 20 seconds just freaking out, trying not to get killed. What a performance too. Hyee with 3,500 in the Stb-1, combining for over 10,000 damage, which is absolutely phenomenal. Really, really impressive. And the opposition were no slouches. You had Juicy Tender Steak there from Kazna and Serb from M8, who are a very, very, very good clan on the EU server. So all in all, just a performance for the ages. That tortoise at the end too, good God, decides to come out of hibernation just as he rolls up, and he takes out the full health tortoise to add a little bit of salt to the wound. Well done, guys, and a really, really enjoyable day at the races. I'm Bushka on Blitz. Thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe to the video, like it, and make sure you have a listen out there to the podcast. We're doing a lot of podcasts in the very near future. Look after your families and stay safe on the battlefield.